Hello my apprentices, your professor here, and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing my 1k giveaway of my Minecraft Blender rig. So first off, you need to download this file, which will be in the description, and you'll get this zip file. If you extract this file by right clicking and extract to Prof Simpleton Rig or whatever, you'll get this folder here, which should, when you open it, brings up this. So in this I have my Lightroom, so I have day lighting and night lighting, which actually is just an edit of Timmy's Lightroom for Blender internal. Then you have the textures. This is the default skin for the character. You have the actual thing and some random thing that Blender always adds. So we can open up this to get the character, so we don't need this, but what we can do, so this looks quite simple at first when you first open it. So what we're going to do is we're going to click up here next to default, go to scripting, and this script should be here. Just hit run script and then change this back to default. And at the side, if it hasn't automatically switched to character options, just make sure you have the bone selected and switch to character options. Now I'll go through what all of these do later, but I'm just currently going to just go from top to bottom on the rig. So first off, you have the root bone. This moves everything as you would expect a root bone to do. And next you have the feet. They are fancy feet, and they work off like a rotation system, so they look quite nice. They also have IK and FK switches over here, but I'll get onto that later. There's also the main hip, which moves everything. There's the pelvis, which some people call it the twerk bone because you can just like make a character twerk. And then there's like the upper body. Each arm is automatically set to FK because I think that's what most people use. And there are fingers, but I haven't set up the bone layers for those because I'm too lazy and I'm, But if you want to see the fingers, you can just click on that layer here. So you go to this panel here and shift click on this one, and you will get some really ugly looking fingers, but you can just unwind those if you want to, and they are all set up properly. I just haven't put the bone layer in, but generally I don't use fingers anyway, so I keep those off. Each arm also has a shoulder, so you can I guess move the shoulder around if you want to, and then there's the head with a squash and stretch. So that's this is how I have my rig set up for when I do my intros, because this looks most like a Minecraft character does. But I have lots and lots and lots of options over here for you to try out. So first off is the head type. I haven't actually, hang on, I need to fix this problem in a sec but you won't have this problem when it's released. Basically there's different head types. So there's this one. So if I turn on the facial panel on the facial extra, there's this one which is the 2 pixel eyes with a mouth, some eyebrows and stuff. And the next one is 2 pixel eyes but the pixel above. And the next one is 4 pixel eyes and 4 pixel eyes on the one above. And there's head 5, which is the one that actually has the texture, and then head 6, which has a mouth as well. So if we go on to, let's say, head 6, actually no, let's use head 3 because this is a pretty one, right? We can go through the mouth and all the facial features. I don't know why I made this so big, but yeah. So let's look at the facial features. There's this main controller for the mouth, which does all the controls, so in, out, up and down. Then there's this one, which does like a cheek pull in, as you can see there. This one here moves the eyebrows up and down, side to side. Same here. And this one here moves the mouth around, like so. All the eye controls are on the face, but there's this eye control here. You can rotate them inwards for the eyes to go in, outwards for the eyes to go out, and still move these around, depending on how you want your character to look. Then you have the blink mechanism, which is just kind of like this and like this, and there's these extra little bones that you can get a couple more expressions out of. There's 2 types of mouth style. So if we open the mouth and zoom into it, you can see that it's nice and smooth on the edges. But if we change this mouth type to type 2, it actually sharpens those up. Kind of like, well, there's a lot of rigs like that. So next option, you have the eye depth, which changes how deep in the eyes are, depending on how you want your character, and the eye thickness for the thickness of the pupils. So you can get some weird results like this, where the pupils actually stick out the front of the eyes, but that's just your preference. I'd say don't do that. You also have the same with the eyebrows, so you have the depth, which sticks them out, you have the thickness, which widens them up, and you have the width. And because I found that it's awkward to just go through and type 0 on all of those, you can just click that and it will reset them. So then you have all of these bone layers. This is actually just used for making your workflow a bit quicker. So if you only want to focus on one area of the body, you can just turn the rest of it off. So I only want to animate the left arm, I can just, boom, I only have the left arm controls. The root will never get hidden, because there always needs to be a bone visible. But yeah, that's quite good for a lot of people. I'm going to set that back. Okay, so next we have the bend type. This is basically just a switch from sharp to smooth bends, depending on what you like more. The smooth bends look pretty nice, and then you can just switch them sharp, smooth, sharp, smooth. It's really simple. There's also FK, IK switches. Unfortunately, this doesn't automatically change the layers, so if you are going from FK to, let's say, IK, you will have to turn on the IK controller for that. Yeah. This also comes fully compatible with 1.8 skin layers. Automatically, they are all turned on, but if you want to turn some of them off, you can, but I suggest just leaving them all on. Because that's the easiest way to do it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to import your characters into different scenes and how to change their skins. So what we're going to do is just going to open up a new file, add like a plane or something. Then we can just do File and Append. Find your rig, mine's here, here, and then just go to Object. Press A to select everything and hit Enter, and the rig will be imported with all the settings that it was kept at. So I just realized I accidentally left this on, so let's say, and the script isn't here. Oh no, the script is here apparently. Okay, I didn't realize the script would be here. So I can just turn that all back to normal, and here you go, you have the new character. So if we go to shading, texture solid, we can see that it still has this skin. So what we can do is click over here to drag out a new window and change this to the UV image editor. If we then select steve.png, we can go to image and then do replace image and find your image. So if I go to my documents, oops, and then my pictures, skins, I believe it's me final 2. Right, here we go. So this is my skin. It has 1.8 layers on everything. That's actually the white part of the skin, but if I was to turn all of those off, you can see that I don't have any 1.8 layers on my skin. And this looks ugly as, because this is a different version of my skin. However, if I turn these off, it's not viewable in the viewport, but it will still render. So yeah, and then if you want to import more, it's also really easy. You can just do File, Append, and then select everything. Here's your new character. Just select him. Go to, it'll be stevepng.001, and you can go to Image, Replace Image, and select a different one. Let's say this one, which I have no idea who this is. Oh, I remember who this is. This is one of my friends. So yeah, and then you have two characters, individual animation, each have their own settings, except for this. For some reason, this only works for the first character. So if you have these disabled, you will have to just come into the character and change them in here, like this. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything. If we just go back to this file, yeah, that's everything. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave a like down below and make sure to comment as well. Download this rig using the link in the description, and thank you for watching. So I'll see you next time. Goodbye.